everyone, welcome to Chalchitra Talks. मेरा नाम सुमेधा है. This week, I want to talk about my new favorite band in the Electro-Pop disco genre, basically the groovy genre. The band is called Parcels and they're a 5-member band from Australia but living in Berlin. So the band purposefully moved to Berlin because the city is known as the European hub for creative music culture and has also attracted many other artists such as David Bowie, who is also one of the influences for the band. So the band is known to incorporate many elements of 60s and 70s music along with the new electronic and pop elements, and they've also been compared to many music legends such as the Beatles, the Beach Boys and Daft Punk. Recently I listened to their latest album Live Volume 1, जिसमें उन्होंने बेसिकली अपने पहले एल्बम्स एंड ईपीज़ के सॉन्ग्स का एक लाइव परफॉर्मेंस किया है, लाइव रिकॉर्डिंग किया है इन अ स्टूडियो. एंड I found this entire album to be so catchy and so amazing that now I really love the band. So इस episode के लिए I mainly want to recommend songs from this live album but also a few songs which were not included in this performance. Talking a bit more about the live album, I really enjoy listening to the whole album at once. It's about an hour long and they've included small modifications in their songs, so making it different from the original version. बहुत सारे गाने इस एल्बम के मैं पहली बार सुन रही थी, so I was listening to the modified version for the first time and I did go back and heard the original version, but for sure I love the modified new version that they've introduced in this album because the modifications that they've made are so catchy and they've played the entire album, like all the songs have been recorded at once. So they've introduced these many different very catchy and interesting bridging parts between two songs, and these bridging parts definitely make it very easy to watch the whole performance at once. Like you will not get bored if you're into this sort of music. The first song that I want to recommend is called My Enemy and it is from their second EP Hideout. इस song का I really love the prominent bass guitar intro and also the synth and guitar work throughout the song. In fact, उनके बहुत सारे songs are actually driven by prominent and catchy bass lines and guitar picking. The second song that I want to recommend is called Lighten Up and it is from their full-length self-titled album Parcels. I really love the guitar intro that is being played by Jules here, who's one of the guitarists in the band, and here I also want to talk about the look and the getup of all the band members. They could easily look like they're from the 60s or 70s. For example, Jules, who I was just talking about, he looks so much like George Harrison, who was the bass guitarist of Beatles. So you can definitely see all these influences in the band's music. The third song that I want to talk about is called With or Without and it is also from their full-length album Parcels. इस गाने का intro you might notice is very similar to that of Daft Punk's song Instant Crush. The official video of this song features the American actress Mila Jovovich, who has done many action and fiction films. So the story shown in the video is also a tribute to the American slasher films. Please do check out the video if you like the song. The last song that I want to mention from this live album is actually a combination of two songs, Red Line and I Know How I Feel. For this song, I highly recommend that you watch the live performance because it is actually by watching the performance that you can really appreciate the very well synchronized teamwork the band has, like the way they work together, and also you can appreciate the how each member is very uniquely talented but at the same time they work great as a team. Coming back to the song, I really love the very strong synth intro for the song Red Line and also really enjoy watching Patrick play the keys. He is the keyboardist as well as guitarist in the band. And I Know How I Feel is another very catchy song from their album Parcels. Actually, I do want to mention about one more song from this album. It's called Your Fault. And इस गाने को सुन के I got a very strong Peter Cat recording को vibe. So if you like the Indian band Peter Cat and you listen to the song for the first time without knowing who it was, you might easily think that it is PCRC playing this song. Now I want to talk about another single by the band called Overnight, which was released in 2017, and this is the song that raised the band's profile and fame because it has been produced by the electronic duo Daft Punk, and if you listen to the song you can very easily hear the Daft Punk vibes, especially of their album Random Access Memories. Apparently, when the band played their first live show in Paris, Daft Punk was present in the audience and they really liked the band's work, so they invited them to work together. I also want to recommend a few songs from their debut EP Clock Scared, which was released in 2015. The first song that I want to talk about is called Here For, and I really love the very interesting electronic and different techno elements that they have in the song, and also the vocal structure of the song. जब इस song का main chorus पहली बार आता है, which goes such as I'm just here for that girl, would I kill for, not her. So they introduced this one clapping sort of sound. I think it comes first time at around 1 minute 21 seconds, and this particular sound has been repeated in like a irregularly paced, not uniformly paced manner throughout the song, and I really find this one element to be very catchy because it's very irregular. You can't predict when it's going to come, and it is very subtle at the same time. Two more songs that I really like from this EP are Loretta and Away. I want to talk a bit more about the song Away because इस song में जो vocal effects जो डाले हैं like to the voice of the singer, they remind me of the voice of King Gizzard's band member Ambrose, and as a result the song to me is like very dreamy, and I also love the intro because it is almost a very jazzy intro that this song has. So these were my recommendations for the band Parcels, and if you like these songs, please do check out the whole live volume 1 album. It will not disappoint you for sure. Please let me know what you guys think about this band, and I'll be back next week with another recommendation.